Hey Cassie, how are you? I wanted to start off by saying thank you for being so incredibly awesome this morning while Boom Rider wasn't working. I'm really sorry about that. They were having some technical difficulties there. They were trying to do some updates and revamp the system. So thank you for being awesome and patient and waiting. I know it's hard when things like that happen. Oh my goodness, it was so hard for Mrs. Walker. I was sitting here freaking out and calling my boss and saying, please get this fixed right away. We're getting ready to do this awesome sprint today, and I need our program up and running. So I thank you for being so patient and letting me know when you were back online. Now, I wanted to send this video to you before the day was over, okay? It's the afternoon, and Mrs. Walker's hair is a little bit messy right here. I went swimming today. I went swimming in my friend's pool. I don't have a pool at my house, but my friend does, and so I went over there and went swimming for a little bit, and it was so relaxing. I really enjoyed myself, but I didn't want the day to go by without letting you know about your revisions, okay? I did read your chapter, and I wanted to get back to you before the day was over, okay? Now, first of all, you did like 1,000 things correctly, okay? It was just awesome. Probably the best chapter you've written so far. I can really see you growing as a writer right before my eyes. Cassie, I'm just very, very, very proud of you. Now, a couple of things that I saw in there that looked awesome was, of course, you used a simile, which was my whole entire goal for the week with you, okay? You said, as wise as owls. Loved that. Loved that, loved that. Probably my favorite part of your whole story. Now, another thing that you used in there that I thought was wonderful is when you were talking about Jake. You said, Jake exclaimed. Okay, you didn't just say Jake said, he said this, then he said this, and he said. You used such a great word right here. You used the word exclaimed. Okay, I loved that. That's very mature writing right there. Awesome job. Then another thing that I saw you did is that when you were telling me that the character was nervous, you described it so greatly. Remember how you did that? You said he was nervous because of the quiver in his voice. Unbelievably awesome. I loved that too. Fabulous, fabulous. And then my favorite thing, well, my favorite thing was the simile, but my next to favorite thing was the ending. Okay, you talked about how they jumped in the whirlpool. Okay, very, very awesome. I loved reading it. It looks fabulous. The only thing I'm going to say, okay, is I am going to send it back to you, and this is what I want you to do. Do not change even one word, Cassie. Okay, do you hear, Mrs. Walker? You keep every single word in there, okay? The only thing I'm going to have you do is read it over very carefully, and I want you to check for capital letters and periods and a couple of quotation marks. Now, Cassie, I know these are small things, and you're going to be like, well, Mrs. Walker, that's just like one period or one capital letter or one set of quotation marks, and look at all this great stuff I did. But I want to tell you something, Cassie, in the real world, okay, with adults, adult authors, this is what they will do when they're finished with their stories. They will send it to their publisher or to their editor. And the publisher and the editor and a team of people will read over every single word and look at every single capital letter and every single period and every single exclamation point and every single quotation mark. And they'll check it over to make sure there are zero mistakes before they put it inside of a book. Okay, so that's what I'm going to have you do. Okay, you're the author and you're the editor and you're the publisher. Okay, so you're going to look it over and say, oh yeah, I forgot this capital letter right here. Oh, the character is speaking. I need to add that set of quotation marks. Okay, so that's all you're doing is reading it over one more time for Mrs. Walker, okay, and going back and adding those small little details, because the chapter itself is incredible. Incredible, incredible. I'm so super proud of you, and I'm coming out here, Cassie. I'm telling you, okay? I've been swimming. My hair is messy. I have on no makeup, but I need to come out here and let you know on a Wednesday. I don't want to make you wait and wonder and worry about your chapter. I want you to know right now, today, okay, how awesome it is and how awesome you are, okay? So go back and double check those things for me, and it's just going to be even that much more incredible when you turn it in on Thursday. Okay, so again, thank you so much for your patience and your kindness as you waited for the sprint to load this morning. I appreciate you, and I'm so very, very happy that you're in the hunt. You have a great afternoon, honey. Bye.